Hi there, my name's Michael and welcome to Tabletop-Infiltrator. In today's video we're going to be having a look at November's edition of White Dwarf, issue 470. Because they've hit the 470 mark, Games Workshop have made this like a special edition one, and it's got some freebies in there, some transfers and some bits and pieces. So that's really good. Apologies for no content out on Wednesday. I was working really late. I was planning on doing a live stream, but I just got back too late. But because it's White Dwarf release, I try and get that out as quickly as possible. So we've got some content for this week. So happy days. When it comes to White Dwarf, I'm a massive fan. I think I have kept every single White Dwarf I've ever bought. Maybe not continuously, but every one I've ever bought since I started collecting back in 3rd edition. So it's massive for me in the hobby, and the whole point of these videos is just to share that with you. What I do is I'll go through all the pages of the magazine, and basically if it's something that you want to pick up, then happy days, and if not, then I've saved you some pennies. So yeah. With that said, let's jump in and see what we've got in this month's White Dwarf. So this is what you'll be getting in this month's edition. So you've got the usual special edition like cardboard wrapping and everything. It looks like it's quite Age of Sigmar heavy with some like rules for the free cities. But it's... Don't let the front cover deceive you, there's always loads of 40k content. And as you can see, you've got a free Tomb Keeper's transfer sheet, which for me is particularly useful because I use a lot of the skull stuff. And they've got skulls on the books and stuff like that, so that's quite handy. And then you've got some other exclusive playing cards. So that's quite cool. So we'll get stuck into this. It's a nice bit of artwork there on the front. A great sword from Fantasy Days. Trusty knife. Safety first, everyone. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so anything else? What we got? Nope, that's it. So we've got this great Tomb Keeper's transfer sheet. Really nice. I like these skull ones because they're what I use for my custom chapter. And I've got some skull ones here over on the books, and that's quite handy. Nice, so you're getting these repulsor panels. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, I really like that. Might add that to my impulsor. I like that, that's cool. And then we've got some special edition like things. What's this for? This is for, I have tactics card. Oh, I think this is for Necromunda, I think. Play this gang tactic when activating a friendly fighter, so that must be Necromunda. That's quite cool. I like that. And then you've got one for Blood Bowl, Christmas special play. That's quite nice. And then you've got something for, what is this? Emperor's Blessing. Marauder Ace Payload. Oh, this is for Imperiata and Aeronautica. Yeah, this is for Aeronautica, I think. That's cool. And then you've got Ordnance Delivery. I think this is for Aeronautica as well. So quite nice little range of some freebies there for the different specialist games. That's quite cool. And then what's this? Roleplay, Wrath and Glory. Defend the Emperor and the Faith. What is this? Oh, I have no idea what this is. Wrath and Glory rulebook. Let me know down in chat. I have literally no idea what that is. See inside for exclusive Wrath and Glory relic. That's pretty cool, but I have no idea what it is. Let me know down in the in the comment section. Right, and then we get onto the main event, which is the magazine. So the main focus this month, we've got some Flashpoint Octarius rules updates for the 3 cities of Sigmar. So that's allowing you to use like your old fantasy models in your games of Age of Sigmar. That's what I know about that. And these are cool looking, like I said, a great swordsman. I love playing with these in Warhammer Total War. Brilliant unit, really nice. Debut of the debut tale of Flint. I have no idea what that is. Galactic Warhost, Speed Freaks, okay. Major events of the Horus Hersey so far. That'd be cool, because the Horus Hersey has been over such a massive timescale that to get a summary of it would be brilliant. And then Quest of the Ring battle report, so it looks like looks like Lord of the Rings, and much more. So excellent, nice. Some Speed Freaks on there, and then just the little editor's note, managing editor. Excellent. Some nice aeronautica there. Speed Freaks, so buggies and planes, they got a nerf on the old data slate, balanced data slate. Cool. So we've got Worlds of Warhammer, Echoes from the Warp, Flashpoint Octarius, Tale of 4 Warlords, which is the 40k one. We've got Age of Sigmar, Rules of Engagement, Glory Points, Flashpoint Age of Sigmar, Flashpoint Clash, Black Library, Horus Hersey, Adeptus Titanicus, Middle Earth. Loads of content this month. Like I said, I'm a 40k, I play 40k, so that's my main focus. But if you play any of these other gaming systems, then well worth a look. Excellent. So contact. So this is where we feature your thoughts, questions, and painted miniatures from the community. So this is really cool. Some flash kits. Some witch elves, mate. Copyright law, just stick another letter on the front of it. That's cool. Some nice grimdark looking ultramarines there. And that looks like a lieutenant, but they've done like a cool looking shield there. They've replaced his the storm shield with like a clear transparent like force shield generator type thing. That's quite cool. And then we've got a Tomb Keeper's Captain. That's nice. Excellent. Wow, that's quite cool. Who's this? Jimbo. Who are these units? I have no idea. The Huntsman of Sequoia is one of the expeditionary forces tasked by Alariel to search the mortal realms and locate the missing spirits of the DWARE that the Everqueen banished. Honestly, the lore just is beyond me, but the models look outstanding. And Jimbo, your models look great. So, Worlds of Warhammer. So, Worlds of Warhammer delves into the background of the Age of Sigmar and the 41st millennium, looking at how stories are created and legends are born. In part 2 of a 2-part special, Phil answers some of the more pressing questions about the Age of Sigmar. So this one is really focused around Age of Sigmar. So loads of lore and questions answered and stuff like that. And it's interesting to read if you're into AOS. And I dip in and out of it just to have a little quick read of the lore. So moving on to the Warhammer 40k section, which is my favourite bit. We've got some great, a great picture, a great scene here of some Tyranids coming up against, and some Gene Stealers coming up against some Orcs. And you can see that the, I think these, what is that, Morlock? There and there, coming out of the ground. That's really cool. So Echoes from the Warp. Echoes from the Warp is a regular column about the rules, tactics, and ongoing development of the Warhammer 40k, presented by the team's games developers. This month, Robin joins us to talk about the origins, uses, and types of keywords used in Warhammer 40k. Yeah, so keywords, they came in 8th edition. 8th edition, I'm pretty sure, and it was a massive change for the game. So that's quite interesting. That'll be quite interesting to have a read. And that's the artwork from the Space Marine Codex. Cool. And then Flashpoint Octarius continues. I really like some of this this artwork. You've got like some Earthshakers going, and then you've got like some anti-aircraft weapons firing up into orbit, and then you've got like what looks like a hive city behind that. It's pretty nice. So the Red and the Dead Part 1. Nice. So the galaxy is being torn asunder, new war zones exploding into life with ever increasing frequency. In the Octarius sector, the cordon impenetra is established to hold back Orc and Tyranid assaults, yet valuable Imperial worlds lie inside the cordon and their resources cannot be allowed to fall into alien hands. So loads and loads of fluff and lore on this one, which I will happily read tonight. It's really cool. I love all this. Like I said, I've said it every single time. If you're ever feeling like a bit of burnout or anything like that, pick this up. It's not heavy reading, and it gets me right back into the frame of mind and picking up the paintbrush and getting some more models painted up. There's some awesome artwork here. You've got Gene Stealers, an old rock roller crusher thing. Some more copters and some Gene Stealers. And then you've got like an air battle going on. Really cool. The Worm Run. One of the great harvester engines of Abuntia has been tracked down by the evil sons. Now they race after it to claim their prize. This huge machine is well protected, but this doesn't then deter the Orcs in the slightest. In fact, it only seems to spur them on. It's a nice story going on there. Cool. And then the Road to War, the Argyll world of Abuntia, I don't know how to say that. In the Octarius sector is covered with the lattice work of transit ways that crisscross the endless plateau and deserts that make up the planet's surface. It is the perfect destination for an army of speed-obsessed orcs. I think this is giving you rules for playing crusade battles. I think so, anyway. Yeah, if you're playing a crusade battle, yeah. So this is all to give your narrative crusade games that just more depth and narrative feel to them. I mean, I personally don't play crusade. I know there's a lot more layers of rules to it. I can barely get my head around the rules that they are currently, so. And I don't have a chance to play a lot of 40k games, so the ones I do play, I want to stick to what I do know. But I think this is brilliant that you're getting all these additional rules just to help bulk out your crusade games. Nice. So, what's this? Galactic War Hosts. Wow, Speed Freaks. So, Galactic War Hosts is a series of modelling and painting articles focusing on the many faction and sub-faction of the 41st millennium. Rev your engines and grind your gears, because we are taking a peek under the bonnet at Orc Speed Freaks. Wow. I love the look of the orcs. I think I'd find it too hard to paint them, but they are really cool. And you've got like, what is this? You've got like a little squig thing which is like hooked up to like a bottle or something. Oh, brilliant! So it's showing you how to paint the planes, and as you will see here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 planes in this picture. So this is an illegal list. That's really cool. It gives you a step-by-step guide of how to paint them up, which is really handy. And also, does it give you? No, there must not be any like ratios of paint. They're just supposed to be using the just the standard paints. But it's really good if there are any mixes of paints. They give you the ratio now, which is really handy. Looted wagon conversion guide. So they even oh wow, now this is what I really like. Back in the day, Games Workshop really like got you to think about converting models and stuff like that, and I haven't seen this for ages. So just showing you how to help convert your models, which is really cool. Yeah, look at all this. This is brilliant. So this conversion here is a Mega Track Scrapjet by Ed Bearfield. And this section here is from those like flying dwarfs, mechanical dwarf people you get in Age of Sigmar, which is really cool. And you've got some real retro colours going on here. That's awesome. Now look at that. That's a Minotaur army container. That's wicked. And then a Tale of 4 Warlords. So this is the 40k one. So we've got Space Marines, Necrons, Sisters, and Orcs. And you can see the Void Dragon here. I actually played a 1500 point game last Sunday, and I went up against this bad boy. Woo, he was terrifying. But you know what I did? I ignored him, because he can't be everywhere at once. And then I just dealt with him at the end of the game. But he was terrifying. This is really cool. So I love reading this Tale of 4 Warlords, and I think this is a really good example of how to build up an army. Start small, couple of squads, paint them up, play some games. If you think that's how your army is wanting to perform, or you want to tweak it a little bit, you haven't got like a pile of grey plastic you've just bought and you have to worry about it. So yeah, just building it up, and I say the best way to do it is like 500 point blobs. So you get 500 points, play a game, 1000 play a game, 1500 play a game, 2000, there you go. And these have been some awesome models that have been painted up. So the Sons of Medusa are the Space Marines, and I really like how he's changed up this colour scheme on a lot of the miniatures, and not just gone for the green throughout. So the aggressors are all green. You've got like a servitor or something, and then you've got a tech marine, and I think this is a gladiator. I can't remember. Is it a lancer? I think that's a lot. Let me know. But I like how he's gone for different, and he's also got some infiltrators, I think, which are like completely different. They've got all camo. They've got like a camo scheme on them, which is really cool. Void Dragon for the Necrons. Necrons now obviously have got a big update in the balanced data sheet. So core to a lot of their army. And I love the contrasting colours. So you've got the silver, and then you've got this electric blue. It's really cool. Helps them stand out on the battlefield. Sisters, Morgan Val. Nice. Orcs. We've got the Goths. Gaz there. Nice. I think they're getting quite. They must be getting to the point where they've got 2000 points. They must be getting close now. So yeah, I'll enjoy reading that. And I like picking up the White Dwarf magazines at the beginning, so you can follow them all the way through. So again, it's little. I'm glad that it's just not one focus throughout the entire magazine. There's little bits just everywhere for everyone. Nice. And then Age of Sigmar. Again, like I said, I'm a 40k player, so I know very little, but I think the models look fantastic. Rules of engagement. Again, for this Age of Sigmar, so we're looking at this issue. The Studio's Lord Aguilar joins us to talk about the new rules in the latest battle tomes. A discussion on them. Oh, the Realm of Shadow. This is cool. So this is the Flashpoint version for Age of Sigmar. So again, a load of lore going on in there. And then you've got like a pull out, and this is so good. You've got some Christmas cards. That is so cool. And then you've got some tags for your presents. Oh, Games Workshop, fair play doing that. I might send that to me nan and just see what she says. That's cool. Oh, I like that. That is really cool. Oh, you can pull that out. Yeah, that's really cool. But I'll just pull that out now, just because it's a bit of a pain to turn the pages of the magazine after that. But that's really cool, and you've got your bit of space on there to put your stamp. That's cool. So yeah, this is all about the Flashpoint in Age of Sigmar. Really cool. Flashpoint Clash, the Tome Celestial. So the cities of Sigmar are a bulwark against the darkness, a shield against those who would see civilization cast down and replaced with anarchy. Though their armies consist of mere mortals, they fight fearlessly against all the odds in the name of their beloved God King. So again, loads of fluff and content and lore there for you. And the artwork is just amazing. That is so cool. Look at that. You've got like the armies going out on crusade or something, launching a crusade, and they've got like airships and floating cities, and it's really cool. Like proper high fantasy, this. Really cool. So loads of fluff and lore for you to read, to keep you busy for quite a while. And then again, this is for your, I think this is Cities of Sigmar update. So a battle tome update contains official new rules that are considered to be part of the battle tome that has been updated. Treat them exactly as you would the rules that appear in the battle. Oh right, okay, that's really cool. So new rules for Age of Sigmar, not just like their version of Crusade, or if they even have a version of Crusade. That's really good. That's Death. I think, is that the old Deathclaw model with the Karl Franz on the back of it? I think it is. Devouring Fox. The campaign rules. These are all like the old Dark Elf models. Loads and loads of content. Like, honestly, a digital age is coming, but the Games Workshop have done a good job of packing in a load of content in these White Dwarf magazines. So still keeping them very relevant. Cool. And then Warhammer Diachasm, so it's one of their specialist games. So a section on there. So Glory Points is our column about Warhammer Underworld's Diachasm. Created by the games developers of Age of Sigmar Studio, this column delves into the development of the game, plus rules, tactics and gameplay. This month we introduce Fatal Edge. Well, and then Black Library, a game of Diamond. So some say he's a pirate and merciless profiteer, others believe him to be a benevolent rogue who steals from the rich to give to the poor. He is Drecky Flint, an adventurer whose tales of daring will surely make their mark on the mortal realm. So, Age of Sigmar short story here. So there's loads there for you to get stuck into. And then here we go. So the Chronicles of the Horus Hersey. So what is this? So this is just giving you just a summary of the Horus Hersey so far. Oh, really, I love the Horus Hersey, and if it had been launched way back when, not just with Forward World, I probably would have made a Space Marine Legion, because I really enjoy it and I really love the lore side of it. But with all the new plastic miniatures coming out, it's definitely going to be maybe having a rethink. Awesome. I'm going to love reading this. This is brilliant. So it's literally summing up the whole of the Horus Hersey so far. This is so cool. Look at that artwork. That is awesome. So cool. I can't wait to read this. I would have bought this magazine just for this. The Siege of Terror begins. Wow, really cool. Gonna love reading that. And then Adeptus Titanica Infernus. During the Horus Heresy, the god machines of the Collegia Titanica turned their guns upon one another as they took their sides with either the Emperor or the Warmaster. Those who followed Horus soon found that the treachery led to diabolical rewards. They're all twisted and mutated. Cool. Really nice. And then Middle Earth, so Quest of the Ring Bearer. So this is nice, and I love the fact that Games Workshop have gone back to Lord of the Rings and they've refreshed the reigns. The models look great. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. And then the battle report looks like when Sam, Merry, Pippin and Frodo are on Weathertop against the Ring Wraiths. That's cool. So what I will do, I won't spoil it for anyone. Oh no, that's not the battle. Is that the battle report? It's not a full battle report now. It's just having a look at Weathertop and yeah, okay. So that's Weathertop. And then the full battle report, I think, is Balin's Tomb. So it's the Fellowship against the Orcs. I won't spoil it for anyone. So what I'll do is I'll flip over to the end of it, and if you're interested, definitely pick it up and have a read. So yeah, I'll cut here for now. And then back here, we've got Ambush at Almen Hen. So this is like loads of battle reports going on. There's like 3, Weathertop, Balin's Tomb, and the Ambush. So this is loads going on here. So again, I'll try and cut over so there's no spoilers if you want to read it for yourself. So yeah, it looked like 3 miniature battle reports in there. And the minis look great, the scenery looked great, the terrain was great. Definitely worth having a look at that. I'll have a read of that as well. I played a couple of games of Lord of the Rings when it first came out. That was really cool. Creating scatter terrain for Lord of the Rings. I like how Games Workshop have gone back to this. More scatter. I think this is some of the scenery that was used in the battle reports. It's quite cool. And then Painting Quest. These are the units that I played with when it was first released. You got these Moria goblins with a troll, and a friend of mine had the troll and the goblins, and then he had some Rohan. And I think he used to play with the Rohan, and I used to play with these. Really cool. And the models look brilliant, I think. Uruk-hai Scouts, the Fellowship of the Ring. Nice. Inside the studio. So as we're coming towards the end of the magazine, we take a look at the game studio staff have been playing. We take a look at the games the studio staff have been playing and the models they've been painting. This month, undead minions, holy heroes, armoured vehicles, and a big space marine. Also, things are hotting up in the hobby bingo. So this is the guide to getting models all painted up and ready for the tabletop. Really cool. Wow, that's cool. They look like Tempestus Scions, or they look like solo auxiliary models, or a bit of everything. And I think that's that's a Lancer, the one with the big gun on the front of it. And then you've got this huge Space Marine, a Silver Templar. Wow, really cool. That's been an awesome job on that. Yeah, and then next issue is 20 years in Middle Earth. Wow, now I feel really old. 20 years on Middle Earth. That's amazing. So next issue on sale, 17th of December. And then on the back here, we've got some Age of Sigmar. Looks like they're the High Elves to me, going up against the Undead. Awesome, really cool. Yeah, so that was November's edition of White Dwarf, issue 470. So for me, that was an absolutely great magazine this month. I got a free transfer sheet, which I can be able to use on my own custom chapter. You got some free bits and pieces. What else was great? The Horus Hersey, that alone I would buy this magazine for, because I love the Horus Hersey. I love the lore behind it. I think it's amazing. So yeah, and there's the Flashpoint stuff, there's the painting guides, there's the Middle Earth battle report. That's really cool. Yeah, I think that's absolutely, honestly, there's not many times now where I think I don't want to pick up a White Dwarf magazine. Some of them way back when used to be solely focused on just like Warhammer Fantasy, and that's all you get in the magazine that month. But they've done a really good job of giving you nuggets everywhere you go. So yeah, really happy with that. And later tonight, I'm gonna sit down with my tea and read about the Horus Hersey. Really cool. Yeah, highly recommend. Let me know down in the comments section if you're gonna pick it up. And what you think of this month's edition of White Dwarf. If you've liked today's video, consider giving me a thumbs up, and oh actually no, you can't do thumbs down anymore. YouTube have changed it, so you can only give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section if you didn't like the video, but it all helps the algorithm. And if you want to help support the channel even more, hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom corner. Switch on notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll hopefully see you next time.